So we got quite a listing. And it has typically in the past been that a given jurisdiction, like let's say Illinois, will roll around about every 12 or 13 years to host. So it makes it less traumatic financially for them. One of the problems that we have encountered is that some of the jurisdictions that I had listed following Cedar Rapids this year are no longer willing to host the conference. So I came up with a new listing, and that is that for 2020 we will have Nebraska, 2021 will be Illinois, 2022 Missouri, 2023 will be Ohio. And the vice presidents that you're going to be voting on today have agreed to represent those host jurisdictions for the time being. Any questions? Good. Thank you.
So I'll reiterate that. The proposal for officers is President Robert Lingerfeld from Nebraska, First Vice President Scott Duvall from Illinois, Second Vice President David Brown from Missouri, Third Vice President Chad Kopinski from Ohio, Edward Rund as the Executive Secretary, Raven Bemensky as the Treasurer, Assistant Secretary Craig Davis. You heard the reading of the names. All in favor of electing that slate, vote by the usual sign of a Masonhood and Lodge symbol. Opposed, same sign. Yeah, smart aleck.
Can't be unanimous.
So, what I would ask, Brother Robert, will you accept?
I will. Just administrative, but it is actually Bobby, not Robert.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's the average. I'm sorry. I apologize for it.
And do you accept?
I do.
Very good. Brother Scott?
I accept.
Brother David?
Yes, sir, I accept.
Brother Chad?
I accept.
Brother Ed?
I accept.
Brother Ray?
I accept.
And Brother Craig?
I accept.
By your vote, you have elected and they have accepted. Do you want me to do a Jerry Marshall installation, or do you have a different plan?
Oh, no,
We have a,
you have to do the full onslaught installation tonight after the bank dinner.
right.
Yeah, I'll do a Jerry Marshall. Any of you know? Did any of you know Jerry? His famous words were, "If you can find your stations and places, you are installed." So very good. We've got that piece of business done. And now, get my eyes on here.
Hang on, okay.
Is the fuse burning?
Hey, can you get it?
Right.
No, I didn't go away.
The installing officer, where'd he go?
He left.
He's over there in the corner, girding his loins.
He's memorizing his script.
Oh, really?
Who, me? Oh, yeah.
You're the man of the hour.
I was handed this and said, read this. This is the installation. So we're going to, pleased and honored to be able to install the officers of the Midwest Conference Masonic Education for the year 2020. Time's flying. As president, we have Robert Lingerfeld from Nebraska. As first vice president, we have Scott Duvall, who is from Illinois. And then second vice president, David Brown is from Missouri. And third vice president, Chad Kopinski from Ohio. Executive secretary, Ed Rund from from Illinois. Treasurer Raymond Babinski from Illinois. And Assistant Secretary Craig Davis from beautiful
Idaho.
Is this heaven? No, it's not. That's the other aisle.
My brethren, please raise your left hand and place your right hand on your heart. Brethren, you have been elected to serve as officers in the Midwest Conference of Masonic Education for the ensuing year. Much of the peace, happiness, and prosperity of the organization depends upon the manner in which you and your brethren execute the duties that lie before you. We are confident that you not only have the ability, but also the willingness to perform the duties, and will do all in your power to promote the success of our organization. You will be taking over the principal working tools of the past officers to whom you owe a debt of gratitude. If you will strive to uphold the philosophy, it will not be necessary to repeat the several objectives and principles of Masonic education that this organization that are required of you, as you now pledge to make every effort to fulfill the duties of the office to which you have been elected. Do you so pledge?
I do.
I do.
I therefore declare each of you to be duly installed into your respective stations as officers of the Midwest Conference of Masonic Education for the year 2020. Congratulations.